No, you're still breaking up.
Wait, is this better?
No.
Oh, for real? This happened to me?
I told you guys you should record tonight.
Yeah, you shouldn't have made fun of Verizon.
Indiana Jones, Indiana Jones, Indiana It's a podcast about Indiana Jones. Every movie, 1 minute at a time. The Indiana Jones Minute.
Welcome back to the Indiana Jones Minute, the podcast in which we celebrate and discuss the film Raiders of the Lost Ark 1 minute at a time. I'm Tom Taylor.
I'm Pete Mummert.
I'm Jerry Porter.
And today, I have to look. Are we joined by... We are! There's Christie. Christie Porter joins us once again. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back.
I'm glad to be here.
How was the traffic?
Pretty good, thanks.
Okay. Well, we're here for minute 28, which begins with Indy asking for a worthless bronze medallion, and it ends with Marion alone in the bar after kicking Indy out. And my first question is, he calls it a worthless bronze medallion. Is he trying to cheat her right now after all he's done? Or is that more of a just argument thing?
He just wants to get the piece from her. So that's the only he has to tell her that it's worth something, not worth anything.
Well,
otherwise she's not giving it to him.
He offers her money, like a lot of money.
It is a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I flew several thousand miles. I'm going to give you lots of money for this, but this is worthless.
Well, I mean, the way he says it, he sounds like sort of exhausted, like, oh, please get me out of this conversation. It's a worthless bronze medallion. Can I please go get the Ark of the Covenant from the Nazis and just get on with my life?
Because, I'm sorry, not really sorry, sorry, not sorry.
I said it at least 3 times. Oh, my God, let me get out of here.
That's a straight up Verizon conversation again. I'll give you $50,000 2016 to get out of this conversation.
Oh, my God.
It is super sketch because he's like, it's a worthless bronze medallion. You're like, oh, it's only to the Ark of the Covenant.
Right.
But he then he pulls out the money really quickly. And so I want to know if she was like, oh, yeah, hang on a second. I got it right here.
Right.
Would he have just been like, all right, great. I got a flight to catch.
And I got an extra $2,000 I don't have to give you now. Woo!
Yeah, exactly. Like, would he have done that, or would he have been like, well, here you go? I mean, he kind of pulls it out in a fat wad Western style, Yeah. Well, I got $3,000 to say you ain't.
Yeah. And then what does he say? He says he's got 3,000 now.
Yeah.
And then what?
He can get her another 2 when they get to the States.
No. When they get to Alderaan, because you have to understand that this is Han Solo's dream. You understand? I don't know why you won't believe me.
Pete, when are you going to start just accepting this? It's clear as a bell.
It's the way it is.
Wow.
I
have love you on both eyes right now.
Aww.
There you go. That's right. That's sweet. That's sweet.
By the way, though, okay, 3,000 plus 2,000, that equals $85,697.46 in today's money. And she's like, it'll get me back, but not in style. It's like, what the hell, Mary?
Yeah, it would.
Well, the 3,000 is what he would get her back, which was $50,000.
Still.
And then she says, that's enough to get me back, but not in style. And then he offers up an additional 2.
Yeah.
But again, it goes to show that Marion doesn't have I don't know about her past, but right now she doesn't have a problem saying no to him.
Right. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's great.
It works for me. Mm-hmm.
You think, well, maybe this character would be a good partner.
Do you think he's ever said to her, you're pretty good in a fight. We could use you?
No. No, he's never said that.
You don't think so?
No.
As he's packing up all his 85 grand? No?
No. In boxes for some reason, in banker boxes. Nuh-uh. That didn't happen.
All right. Just asking.
There is another Star Wars quote right after that as well.
There is not.
When he gives that trademark Han Solo smirk and he goes, "Trust me."
That's true.
Oh, yeah. No. Not buying it.
Wow.
Which is a repeat of what he said when they first meet Lando.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
How did I miss all of this? That's what I want to... Because it's not true. It's just not true.
Gosh, do you think...
Many...
I'm just going to talk over Christie. Do you think as Han Solo is dreaming in the carbonite, he's seeing himself more as Lando, who's like sort of an actual cad and who's actually done some evil stuff, and he's a scoundrel, and...
So is he more like Lando or more like James Bond? I think that was probably, that's probably the next question then.
Well, James Bond is from our world, which means he's from Han Solo's dream. So James Bond is just Lando through Han through Indy, like 7 times removed.
Through Electric Sheep?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah.
Does Han Solo dream of Corellian sheep?
Is there anything romantic about this scene at all?
Yeah, I think so. I'm deeply in love with Marion Ravenwood as I watch this minute.
Really?
She's awesome. When she kind of takes them, she's about to hit him, and he grabs her. Well, actually, okay, let me ask: is that what happens? She makes a move, and he grabs her.
Note.
Yeah.
What is that?
Is she turning away, and he grabs her wrist to keep her there, or is she about to hit him again, and he stops?
No, she's going to hit him.
She's going to backhand him.
That's kind of what. Yeah. And he stops
Not
her,
very
and he
well.
sticks the money in her hand, and she's smiling the entire time, and she just takes the money, and she's laughing at him. And she says, "Come back tomorrow." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I think I'm deeply in love with Marion Ravenwood. Holy smokes!"
And he goes, "Why?" In like kind of a sultry way, like, "Why?"
Yeah.
Like, you want it. And she doesn't bite. She goes, "Because I said so."
Right. And you know what? That's another thing they cut out of this scene that they actually filmed. You can see it in like the making of stuff where they kind of work out this, she grabs him by the lapels of his jacket, like kind of forcefully, but then it turns into like a soft kiss thing. I'm like, no, see, again, you made the right choice. Don't do that right now.
No,
plenty of time for that later on.
Well, so did we establish, was she slapping him? Is it because he said, "Trust me," and she was going to smack him, and he stopped it? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Yeah. He grabs her slapping hand and puts money in it.
See, they're both a bunch of greedy bastards.
Yeah, I'm not sure
greedy
that's all
bastards.
romantic, guys. Sorry.
Very domestic violence.
Maybe
Despite
it's not.
all the despite all the candlelight and the plumes of smoke or whatever else is wandering about that.
It might not be romantic, but it's romantic.
And speaking of a lot of candlelight, I would like to point out, Christy, if you've had a chance to look, in second 5 of this minute, there seem to be 2 of these yak skull driftwood candle holders.
They're having a 2-for-1 sale.
Are they from IKEA? Is that what you're telling me? What?
But they've got like a yak cozy around them.
Are they? It's on 2 different tables. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's on 2 separate tables. One in the foreground and
Somebody went way out of their way.
Yeah, if you want to put candles on a table to light up a particular table while you're doing shots, that's a really inefficient way to do it. But maybe it's just an inefficient bar. She can't really clear tables too well, and she throws stuff all around, and she has to buy more shot glasses, and she buys really super elaborate candle holders made out of yak skulls instead of just putting maybe candles in one of the shot glasses.
That's too easy.
I guess so.
She's got a nice eye for design, though. If you're in the background, there are all those wicker baskets kind of fastened to the wall, and the beautiful lighting behind the bottles.
That style never goes out of favor, out of fashion. Hey, can I say something as I'm thinking of it? I can hear our audience yelling at us because we're missing a really obvious Han Solo connection here.
What?
We can pay you $2,000 now plus 15 when we reach Alderaan.
Oh my gosh, how
And then on the
tired
other
are
end.
you?
What? Wait, how what?
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, I like now we know how much Tom is listening when we're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tom.
Something about Wicker or something?
Yeah, Pete and I just had that exchange like not too long ago.
Wait, did you really?
Yeah, Christie said those exact words.
You're kidding.
Including Alderaan.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that's what you were saying. Oh my gosh. I actually didn't get your
probably
joke
didn't say
before.
it well.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. No, I heard everything you said. I just didn't get that you were making that connection. All right.
You're one of those
well.
phony laughers. You're one of those guys.
Classic.
Funny.
I apologize.
If you want to backhand him, Christie, I will hold his other hand back so he won't put money in.
I'll hold the steak-filled jacket, and you.
That's all right. We're good. That's all right. We're good.
We're all
And
good.
yes, you're right. She will get 15,000 when she reaches
That's
Alderaan.
right.
That's pretty clear.
That's really save her neck.
17,000.
They could almost buy their own yak skull for that. Right.
All right.
Well, what I notice is Marion is like probably more bananas than Indy is. You think that Indy's kind of bananas, and he's like next to Marion, he's like 2, and she's like a grip of him.
Chua?
What?
She's like a grip of him.
What is that?
Alderaan?
Oh, banana! She's crazy. She's crazy. That's all I'm saying. She's kind of crazy. She kicks him out of the bar, then she punches him. She kicks him out of the bar. Then she says she goes to backhand him. Then she looks at the money and she's like, "Yay!" Well, I mean, and then she's like a complete batty roller coaster.
Well, be fair.
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's not a bad thing. I mean, I understand it. And she's kind of more, you get the impression that she's crazier than Indiana Jones.
No, I don't think she's crazy. She's been stuck in this bar for 10 years or whatever by herself. And she's finally got a way to get out. And she's been pissed at Indiana Jones this whole time. And now he's suddenly here wanting something from her again.
And she's probably been rehearsing for these 10 years what she's
Yeah.
going to say. And so she's got to make sure she says every line, like
Absolutely.
whether it makes sense in context from what she just said before or not.
Oh, it brings us back to Chris's point. It's a little abrupt and quick. And then I don't mean crazy. I mean, yeah, she's got like, Nepali bar cabin fever.
Well, yeah. Which of us doesn't have Nepali bar cabin fever at this point? I suppose.
And she's just, she's impulsive and, hey, now's my to get out of here. Like 4 minutes later.
It's a lot of presence of mind, I got to tell you. A lot of presence of mind. And I was always kind of surprised that he actually left the bar. Like, doesn't try and talk to her anymore.
Yeah.
Doesn't try and sleep upstairs.
He knows when he's
Exactly.
licked. He's been uncomfortable since the moment she punched him and he realized, oh, wait, I've been feeling kind of guilty, but there's an excellent reason for me to feel really guilty for the past 10 years. And now I'm sitting here in the same room with that person. And I think I'm just going to go back to my Nepal bed and breakfast.
Bed and breakfast.
And just have a little lie down.
If we base this on the way he entered the first time, he may just be going out and kind of leer creepily through the window for a while.
Man, like totally bullwhip between his legs.
I do like as he's leaving, he pauses as she's like, see you tomorrow, Indiana Jones. And we just get the light right on his eyeball from the, through the lattice of the door.
That's a nice shot.
It's a really nice
face
shot.
is all in shadow.
And I'm always thinking, like, gosh, how hard was that for him to stop in the exact right spot for that light to hit him like that? And it also makes me think of a minute, like, a while from now, like halfway through the movie where you see him, you're looking at him through like a screen or something when he's with Sala. And I think it's when they're about to get the headpiece, deciphered by Doug Henning. Spoilers. Anyway, it's a cool shot.
Wait, that's not Doug Henning.
I told you there was a surprise coming, Jerry. Well, all right. Does anybody else have anything that they want to say about Alderaan or $15,000 or anything, or?
No, but what would have happened if he hadn't come back? She would be so screwed.
Well, I think Pete's right. I think he never left. He was just hanging out around the corner, peeking through a keyhole or something.
That's probably so. All right.
Well,
But no, you're right. She would be screwed, as we will find out soon. 29 of the. Well, first, Pete, how can folks reach us and find out more about us and get in touch with us and all that?
Come look us up on Facebook under Indiana Jones Minute, or come to indianajonesminute.com, where you can find all of our episodes. We even have a little section on the latest news in archaeology, in case you want to put on your hat and give it a shot yourself.
Because it's exactly like we see in the movie. But that'll do it for minute 28, and we will be back tomorrow for minute 29 of Raiders of the Lost Ark here on the Indiana Jones Minute.
Wait, why didn't anyone talk about the Alderaan thing?
Oh, you know what? It's a lot like the Alderaan thing. See you tomorrow, Indiana Jones.
See you tomorrow, Indiana Jones.
Jerry already said that. Get with it.